go.
On this one, it is blue for go live. How's it going, Nakama? It's the DarkBriton with the lads. We even have some bacon here because Oda is sizzling. How's it going? Welcome back, Bullet.
It's going good. Good to be back.
Oh yeah.
For this chapter.
And as always, we have some other lads here. How's it going, Sagreen?
Oh, good. Oh, good. What a weekend. I think, not gonna spoil it, but I think you guys are gonna love the cover page.
Oh, okay. A lot going on. And as always, we have my partner in crime, Samurai Drew. What it do?
Pray on our glorious Sunday to God Oda for this fabulous chapter and Nami's giant thighs that have exploded through the front page of the color spread. Thank you, God Oda, for this blessing of all these women.
Is this all the women of One Piece?
Dude, this is
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm still clicking in. Yes! What is this?
It is a glorious Sunday.
Is Bonnie trying to bite it? This has to be candy. This has to be like a candy fit. Yep, they have to, is that Oh my goodness.
You tell me that Perona is not the that's Perona, right?
That's Perona on the little balloon thing, yeah.
But she's not the coolest one here, dude. Tell me she's not the best looking, dude. That's the one for me.
Oh, Nami looks better than she does. Boa looks better than she does. Yamato looks better than she does. Ulti looks better than she does. Reiju looks better than she does. What else goes to that list?
No way. Perona's like on a damn pole right here. She is on the damn pole. She is looking good right now.
Hey, thank God Kokuro's not in here.
Oh, look, there's we have Sugar down there. That's really cool. We have Rebecca, Mancheri. We have...
Donnie trying to eat...
That's Tashigi. Looks like Tashigi's holding her in. Oda still can't...
Oh, man.
Oh, there's I didn't even realize Shirahoshi's down there. Wow.
Look at Vivi.
We've got Boa and Robin in the same panel, which is always confusing.
No, it's not.
No, this is the black hair. That's all I'm saying.
That's fair. Then I didn't even notice Koala. I guess Koala doesn't like heights. Is that the mini? The fact that we have a mini Mary in this really just warms my heart too. It's just like, this is all of my hopes and dreams.
This is the
One Piece.
We finally found it, boys.
We found it, lads.
This is the One Piece.
Her shirt says Weather Queen. My Weather Queen. Yes, like I would actually get a doll and a figure that said Weather with this shirt, because that's dope.
Look
So
at Ulti.
again, and Drew wants to say Perona's best.
Dude.
Like what?
She might be top 10 because Otama's already kicked out. That is Otama, right? The girl on Yamato's back?
She'd be in the top 10 if there were 10.
There's not. There's 13 or 14. But, lads, I think that we are off.
Look at Big Butt! Look at Big Butt looking like going off the pole here. Come on, we got Big Hat. Oh man, I know way. I stand behind it.
You stand behind it, sixth in line. So okay, that's fine. All right, this is. I feel like this isn't a full one for me, so I will take the next one. Y'all let y'all let Bullet know how we do everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go, and then Drew, Sagrain, and then Bullet, and then we'll come back to me. Okay. And then the stream looks good. So I am going. What a start! What an end to my vacation. Thank you, lads. This has been a great time. Let's jump in. This one page does not count. This. Okay. All right. There we go. There we go. I had to turn it so it's not like, oh, that's all you get. All right. Inside Pangea Castle, sacred Marijois. And we are still in the backflash. Chapter 1084. the attempted murder of a celestial dragon. And you have people just falling in his wake. You have Sabo, huff huff, a little swipe towards the ground with the fire bequeathed to everyone. Are you Sabo? And here comes Bonnie, huh? Jewelry Bonnie. Good to see we can skip introductions. I think we're after the same thing. Okay. Samurai Drew, I don't think anyone has a panel by panel, so I think Samurai Drew is up to you.
This is pretty straightforward. Maybe I do have something, is that this looks like the armor that Gonfall wears. And so, there's got to be a connection there between him calling himself God and then being able to wear this God celestial armor.
Well, now that we know more about the Lunarians, we may not know how Lunarians and humans bred, or humans and Lunarians bred. So all the Skypeans who actually have wings, they could just be descendants. So there could be that connection between like Gonfall, like these people.
I didn't even thought of that. The wings just made sense. Okay, anyway.
Right, it's crazy how the world makes sense, right? You could just.
Yeah, I was like, bird people? That's fine. I kind of just accept that for as it is. Okay.
Oda and his bird people.
Page 4?
Yep.
Okay. Intruder in the guard room. The keys to the slave collars have been stolen. You know, I heard that Kuma had a daughter, and I've been following the news articles about Revolutionary Army's activities, which is why I trust you guys. Take my father to safety. Karasu. Yeah. Wait, now he's talking to the Ash Man, okay?
He's
Karasu.
I love you, Drew. I love you so much.
He's such an Ash Man. No, okay. No, like, but like, okay, he's talking to the devil fruit, I guess, or he's talking to his consciousness. I don't know who he's talking.
Which
to.
is a conversation we're gonna still have to have. We have to have a conversation about this.
He's talking to a crow that is talking back to him, and it's not a crow. Sorry, it's Ash and talking back to Zavo. And it's not really Karasu. What the? Deliver these keys. Tell Morley and the others that once Kuma and the slaves are out of their chains, they're to return to headquarters. The mission is over. And Bonnie's like, what? She's like, yeah, we're here with the fandom too. We don't understand it very much either, but I'm sure it's the awakened ability. Okay, Bonnie, just we'll get there together. What about you, Sabo? And then here's Sabo. I'll be right behind you once I've taken care of business. And then, all right, be careful. And then, Bonnie's like, okay, yeah, weird. And what's your next move, Bonnie? And I really like this panel of Sabo right
now. My goodness.
I'll go to Egghead and ask Vegapunk if he has a way to bring my father's back to his senses. And if he doesn't, then this way. And then, dude, Sabo.
Yo!
With the swag. Sabo with the swag.
Koala's gonna be so upset when she finds out.
Oh, this is great. Okay. That's strange. I know I saw someone. There are even fewer guards in this tower than before, and it's already way too large for us to cover. Thanks. And Sabo coming in with 100% Riz with the jump up to the balcony, just holding, and Bonnie's like, oh yeah, let's go.
Hey girl, I got you.
She is relaxed. She's never been on vacation before, but she knows what it feels like now. And now she's what do you know? When people go missing, it's because they usually saw it. Saw it? Something they shouldn't have. Yeah, well, saw it is ambiguous here, and maybe they don't actually know what it is, but they know something. And maybe this could be a general term, or maybe this is specifically the big throne, so we don't know. Something they shouldn't have. Like what? The Lost Chamber. Oh, sorry, I should have just read the... Don't say it out loud, even as a joke. And Sabo's like, ooh, thank you. Egghead's in the new world. But we're heading to sea in the opposite direction. Best of luck to you. It feels really weird to have revolutionaries doing me favors like this. We both want to save the same person. I know. Take care of Dad. And so that's beautiful. We got a nice Sabo and Bonnie moment. It's not flirtatious. It's just Sabo having Riz and being awesome. Yeah, I loved it. You guys have any thoughts on it?
No, that's strange. I know I saw some. It's.
The
I'm
Lost
interested
Chamber.
in what was saw, and I'm guessing it's. We're being led to believe that it's Eam that people see, or the Straw Hat, or something else. So I'm leaning more to the something else because we already know about the Straw Hat and Eam. So I'm thinking
So
it's
these
something
guards-
else.
Why do these guards know about I guess the Lost Chamber, they know that Eam is a thing?
Well, I wouldn't say that. I guess they know if you see something that you disappear. I'm pretty sure that guards would figure that one out really quickly. Hey,
Lost
don't even look over there because
Yeah,
you're
that's
dead. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like you don't think that you find that on the first day of work? All right, what should I not do? Go over there.
Yeah, don't go over there.
Do you guys think that is the guards that named it the Lost Chamber because people get lost? when
Yeah,
they-
probably.
it-
Like, don't go over there, you get lost. Why do you call it the Lost Chamber?
Lost real quick.
I love. Well, again, after the whole pleasures and waiters thing being just because they have pleasure and they wait, like I would not put anything past Oda now. Lost Chamber is just because they get lost. Fine. Fine. Let's just go
What's
with
the
it.
next one?
So, Segrain, I think you are on the next two. Okay. So 6 and
Alright.
7. Oh.
Okay.
Okay. And wait. Okay. In Im's palace, what do you ask of us? Co-breaking of Alabaster? Yes. Where should I start? The world government we know today began 800 years ago, when it was created by a group of 20 kings.
Oh boy.
As the newly styled creators of the world,
Oh boy.
they moved here to Marijoa with their families, and were having ... from we didn't know any of their names, so I think apart from the Saturn, right? Where they became known as celestial dragons and have ruled over the world for the 8 centuries since. Okay. Any thoughts, or should I just?
I don't have anything. It's just the gorgeous, like the tunneling down to the point where you can't even tell if Eam's head is so pointed that you can't even tell if he's like on the throne right now or not. Like, does that make sense? Like, it's such a pointed silhouette that it's just like right. It points right through us. We are directly pointed through Cobra all the way through up. I love this paneling. I love it.
But I don't think Im will be in the room if Cobra.
Oh no. I doubt it. I'm just saying how Oda structured this panel, because panel by panel breakdown. Like, I feel like I'm sitting right behind Cobra and just looking up into the very back of what is possible in this world. Like, it's just like whoosh. I love the just Oda, you mad lad. That's all I got.
Alright. Moving on. Next page. Amongst themselves, the 20 kings have always been equals. Okay?
I want to drink, but I feel like I'm gonna spit if I read something crazy happens. Like, so good.
Drinking, keep on drinking.
So good.
And to prevent one from ruling over the others as a dictator, okay, they created the empty throne and placed 20 weapons around it to symbolize their oath to never claim that seat. Okay, I like their expressions here because they know clearly is a lie. In the 20 kingdoms that had lost their royal families, new kings were chosen whose rule continues to this day. Therefore, the first 20 dynasties' names are no longer found in the lands from whence they came.
Interesting.
That's some big English there.
They
But
look very
Alabaster
close to him.
Oh, what?
They look very close to him. I'm just saying, like, they looked further away in that original panel. They look like they can, like, kill him, like, right now. Like, they look like on top of him right now. I'm very scared right now.
Imagine if they were moving closer as he speaks.
Yeah, right? Just, like, slowly, like, shuffling.
Oh yeah.
But Alabaster is different. Is different. The monarch at that time Queen Lily of the Nefertari dynasty was counted among the first 20, but did not become a celestial dragon, choosing to return to Alabasta and continue the Nefertari line in her homeland where the name still reigns.
So, the only thing as far as panel by panel on all of this, I would say is I don't think it's not like, I think they're more like, what are you getting at? I think that's why they look like that. It's like, what are you getting at?
Yeah. They are all eager to hear his conclusion.
Drew, go.
Quick pause and think about this. So we're building up to who killed
Roger Rabbit.
Cobra, and this has been something that's been. When was this first questioned? Whatever, 5 years ago or whatever.
Was it really 5 years ago? Oh my god! Oh my god!
It was in the first. It was after Dressrosa or whatever.
It was. No, that was after.
No,
that would be after. Whole Cake.
Is that it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's after Whole Cake. That was 2017-18. Holy shit.
Okay. Well, okay. Well,
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Drew's right.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was not 5 years. There you go.
Yeah, Drew's right. It has been 5 years. That's crazy. That's nuts. Go ahead.
Okay, so big reveals about to happen here. Who killed Cobra? Okay, and so last week we went through our predictions. And I said that it was going to be Sabo's brother, because he was up there sniffing around the empty throne and trying to, be good with the
Sabo's
dragon.
brother?
And they're about to kill him, and they need to replace a seat for Alabasta. Okay, so my theory is that Sabo's brother's gonna kill him. I know
that would be that's a wild
true.
one, but I can see that. It's a wild, but I can see Shelly like doing something sneaky like that.
Shelly does it. Okay, you said, or Wade said that you thought that it was gonna be the Celestial Dragons that did it, right?
It literally looks like they're about to kill him right now.
And then we made the Green agree that it was going to be Sabo that killed him.
I'm just gonna wait it out.
we were like,
I'm just gonna wait for the conclusion. I'm just gonna wait and see who is actually gonna kill him.
But your bingo card has to be placed on Sabo. No, I'm just kidding. But what's your prediction on that, Bullet?
On who's gonna kill?
Yeah, who's gonna kill Cobra?
Probably the Garcite right here.
Okay, all right.
We have, and when I was saying Celestial Dragons, I was saying Garcite too. We had that discussion last time, and I even admitted it that I was wrong.
But none of us think it's gonna be a random guard. It's not gonna be like a random guard that comes in the back and goes,
I mean, it's either gonna be the Garcite or Im.
Well, even the guards aren't allowed in here, so.
True.
Yeah, it's either got to be the Garcite or Im.
So at this point, Bullet, you've got the next 2 pages, and we are on
Bullet is on the camp for Im then. Let's say Bullet says for Im, you say for Gorosei, and then Sagreen is for Sabo.
I think I'll also say, I think I'll give a wild guess and say Im, but my options are still open.
That's fair. Okay. You gotta keep your options open in life.
Yeah.
Remember that.
I'll go with Im.
Life lesson, kids. Now it's time to go back to being nerds. Bullet, on your count.
3, 2, 1. That is why, in actuality, there are only 19 weapons surrounding the throne.
Wait, what?
Because the Nefertaris didn't become celestial dragons. So she didn't leave her sword there.
No, meaning that they've been holding up the lie of the 20 nations. And that's like their little gimmick of like, yeah, it's all a lie. But go ahead, continue. Sorry.
Well, they've been lying for 800 years straight.
This is all correct, but what is your point? I was going through old historical documents from my royal library.
Oh god.
The only history one can peruse there comes from documents after the span of the Void Century, and yet there is no mention of Queen Lily's name.
Wait, what?
She did not come back to rule Alabasta after that. Lily's younger brother took the throne in Alabasta instead. Is there anything you might be able to tell me about her?
Oh my god. Oh my god, no. She's grandma? Lily and Vivi? Eam?
Wait, is that what you... Wait,
Is
I feel
Eam
like you're
a
jumping to
woman?
conclusions of that. Yeah, well, that's been a theory for a long time.
But is Eam grandma?
Eam? Well,
Oh
the
my.
Nefertari thing is, you know...
It wouldn't be grandma, it would be
my
aunt.
brain right now.
Oh, auntie. Is Eam auntie? Is Eam
I think
auntie?
Eam is auntie.
Grand
That's what I-
aunt. Grand aunt.
Alright.
Oh my
Or
goodness.
someone killed her, and it's a whole conspiracy. But this is really... You had me switching my brain to... Okay, so Eam is an old Nefertari, and that's the leader of the world. It is actually... And then he's like, okay, younger brother, you take care of Alabasta, and, you have your own spot. If you don't agree with what I'm doing, fine. You can have your own little country, little brother.
And she becomes a celestial dragon,
Yes.
possibly
That would
the
be nuts.
celestial dragon, and the person who sits on the
Oh,
throne. Because it's not her sword. It's not her sword. That's part of the 20. Her sword is the one that oversees it all because she still keeps it. Oh my goodness. Or we could be wrong.
Wait, we're jumping to conclusions.
much-
Yeah, or we could be wrong. Or we could be
Alright.
completely wrong. Or we could be completely
We
wrong.
are
So.
jumping to so many conclusions because it could also be that this person killed her and then made that person could agree with her. It could be
Yeah,
something like
so, Bullet, let's go ahead and finish your second half, okay?
Alright. That's what you wanted to ask? It was 800 years ago. And we got a panel here with Eam.
Oh!
Alright. It is recorded fact that the ruler from the Nefertari dynasty did not live here.
Hmm?
But we assumed that she had gone back home. Whatever her reasons or actions were, they have been lost to the cobwebs of time. I'm sorry I cannot help you. I think this is probably translated wrong.
No, I don't think it is.
that.
In that case, what is the D?
They're answering his question. So right here, so these little ones right here. So it's like that's what you wanted to ask, and that they start answering his question. It was 800 years ago. It is a recorded fact that the ruler did not live here, but assumed that has been long. They're telling him, I can't help you. I'm sorry. That's
Yeah, but it looks like Eam's listening into them.
And Eam's definitely
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it looks like a snail. Yeah.
That's a snail phone right there in the middle. Eam's listening in, but that's them talking. Listening into and so then King Cobra switches gears and he goes, in that case, okay, yeah, go ahead, right? Am I?
Yeah, I'm right there with you. My pulse is just.
And that's where I think he drew the bright red line.
I think this is where he
What?
dies.
What is the D?
We're about to give you that.
That's a terrible line. It should have
Give
been
me the D.
what is the
It's-
letter D?
I'm
Alright?
sorry, it's not made for you, okay, in our English vernacular, because we're perverts, okay? We are derelicts in a subject of our system. We see penis jokes everywhere. Don't. But yes, they're about to give him the D.
I would have liked. Thank you. I
Yes.
would like to say, what does the D stand for?
Well,
Like,
why would you ask for that?
Wait. Does that mean the D is something different then?
The D is something like asshole.
No, I'm not serious. I mean, that means the D clan is something different then. So what is the D? What is the D?
Yeah.
Not who is the
That's
D.
what we're asking.
Yeah.
And we're seeking an answer.
That's okay. All right, time to curl the toes.
Why would you ask
there we
for
go.
it?
God dang it.
Well, you see, there is a brief 800-year-old letter that she passed down through our line of kings.
See, we're off on our theory.
Alright.
We're off already. I'm going on to 10. Boys.
Ready?
1, 2,
Go.
3, go.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
damn it! Oh, okay.
Oh, she's captured again! Oh boy. Hope she doesn't get hurt this time.
Can I just say that my pulse
Why do you have to do
is
us like
right here? My pulse is right here. And I am losing my mind right now. Anyway, Mingling Courtyard, Pangea Castle. Jesus Christ. Eek, stop. Don't do this. Please, I beg of you. You're hurting me. Someone please help. I can't wait. I've done it, Father. I never give up. I caught this lady, a giant mermaid at last. Well done, Charles. Oh no, the poor lovely Princess Shirahoshi. And I don't see anyone on the ground. Moo-hoo-hoo. Ugh, I can't wait for him to die. Moo-hoo-hoo, moo-hoo-hoo. What do you eat? What did you just say? You can't say come on to me?
No.
Oh, I thought you said come on to me about how I feel about Carlos.
Kuma's chaining her up. Kuma, bad Kuma.
I know, seriously, bad Kuma. Like I'm so frustrated. Okay, I'll take you on walks every day. My pet, I'll be writing you. Ugh. And if you don't obey, I'll make you do I'll do unspeakable things to you. I refuse. Someone please help me. Something must be done, but Papa and the guards are in the council. That leaves only one option. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and go on. Run away. No, come back. They all ran on her. We didn't see this. We didn't see anything. Hey, mermaid, did you just say you refused? Don't talk back to me. She turned us all down anyway. What do we care what happens? Move it! You're like seaweed in my way. Whoa, the Ryukyu princes. Don't try any funny stuff, or they'll destroy your home. Oh, I'm sorry for taking our eyes off you, Shirahoshi. We're leaving this horrible place, and we're never coming back. Brothers! Okay, so here comes the fight. Samurai Drew. Or sorry, I don't want to rush in, but since there's stuff to cover here. There's stuff to cover here.
Yeah.
Do you guys have thoughts?
Yeah. Is that this is a great dichotomy between okay, let's go with this wild idea. It's probably not true now that we've seen what's going on with the story. It sounds like Nefertari was on their side because she passed the letter down to talk about the D or whatever. It's like trust the D or whatever this letter is. It sounds like it's making it more sound like she's on their side. So, but let's keep on going with this crazy idea that Nefertari Eve is is ruling from the top because she's actually like trying to help out, right? Like if she's Cobra and Vivi's kin, then that they're like these noble people that like know how want to like help the world, right? And and then you take it too far, and so then she's all of a sudden she's leading the world, trying to do her best, but then you have these world noble, and so it's like this is what I wanted to point out right here is that the dichotomy between like that nice throne room and like what it means to like be a fair king, right? Between like Cobra and these like misguided people, where it's like you have these people that are living in luxury, and then you flip it around right here, and even those people in luxury can be put up in chains in like 2 seconds, right?
Fair.
You have 2 threatened royals in the same like 4 panels here. So that's the only thing I want to point out.
No, that's a really good. And you also have the chaos of the threatening. One is just the dichotomy, and one's so chaotic, and one is just so like quintessential and like serene. But you have that eerie feeling of like he's going to die. Like you have like they're slowly like that feeling of like they're getting closer to him, like to point. They're both in danger. You just have a different presentation of the danger. Any Samurai Drew with the knockout. Any other thoughts, gentlemen?
Yeah, Drew. So I agree with most of what you said, but where you said like trying to find out what if like it is she's on their side trying to something like along the lines of being good. I'm sorry to say this, but that is the most devil advocate thing I've heard in a long while. Like, I know like you're trying to like let understand maybe it might be good on the good side.
Right.
But I don't think it is really anything on the good side.
Fair point. Fair points
But
all
really,
around.
the bad people, like, if you can imagine the Gorosei still living, like, those 6 old dudes, like, and they just, like, live in a retirement home, you know, and, like, are getting fed, like, yogurt and stuff, they're probably not bad people there. It's not like they're, like, hitting the waitstaff. I don't think, they're, like, awful, like, the
It's
Gorosei
not like they're
dudes
hitting
aren't,
the
like,
weight stuff.
genuinely, I hope, like, the worst, they're like Garp and Goku. They're trying to manage under a cruel dictator, if that is the
No.
or if that is the celestial dragon, because it's a different alien race. Go ahead.
They are planning a great cleansing, bro. What do you think the great cleansing mean here?
And that's the thing.
Means
There's
everybody but the celestial dragons on the red line. They want to kill everybody, bring it back down, and then people can own land back on the surface.
well to try and not to surmount Segrain, but to try and like put this a little bow. There's a lot of stories of like the sacrificial lamb who does the thing to save everyone and takes on all the responsibilities, but sometimes has to do some heinous ass shit. Like there's a lot of story threads of the individual, like Nefertari. It's not Vivi. It's Lily. So Grandma Lily, Auntie Lily probably sacrificed herself on behalf of everyone else, and is now this in between Eam who now has the responsibility of everything, while they all get to live in luxury, kind of thing.
I feel like the only irredeemable characters in this thing. I feel like everybody could be maybe you know, obviously we haven't seen enough about Eam and the Gorosei, but the celestial dragons, just like this amount of cruelty, and like I said last time, that Luffy's already punched this dude. Luffy's already been punished. You know, this dude has already seen the light and has still gone the other way. There's only one option for this dude: it's to get taken out. And I know this dude does not learn his lesson, and he's a threat. He's an awful dude, and he has too much power. And these are the dangerous people, not necessarily Gorosei, I don't think, but we'll see.
I very much. The Gorosei are the enablers. The Gorosei enable.
Exactly.
They are the enablers.
Yeah, so I think the Gorosei being the wise ones among the celestial dragons. Yeah, the wise ones among the celestial dragons. Is that is why we see them like the rest of the celestial dragons are all retards. Like literally they are all retards. Only these ones like
We'll have a conversation later.
Okay, I'll put my hand up. Yeah,
we'll have a conversation later.
I'll put my hand up.
Yeah. So Graham, we're gonna have a conversation later, but we can continue.
But we have HR. Don't worry. No, but they're not leadership material. They're not like benefiting society. And yeah, they're lame brains. They're definitely. I get what you're saying. They're not like the peak of human evolution, right?
I think they're the bottom pit of human evolution.
Right. It's almost the worst of human.
The
It's
bottom
the worst
pit
of
of
human
human.
evolution. I like that.
Or
But
it's like inbred hillbillies, pretty much.
But if they had power, like voting.
Yeah, like
What?
yeah. So like the King of England, you know.
But at the same time, this also goes to show, like, remember in WALL-E when humanity just became these fat, sluggish, like, pigs? It also just goes to show, like, what happens when humanity loses themselves. They think they're actually humans. They're above humans. They're the perfect example of what happens when you truly lose humanity, I would say.
Yeah.
So with that, I think it's best that Samurai Drew takes us into this.
Love that. That was a great discussion. Good thoughts, everybody.
Where's?
Love that. Okay, here we go. On to page 12.
There we go. It took me a second. I didn't have it ready.
I knew somebody was gonna
Yeah,
have
let
that.
me have it open here.
Okay. Unhand her, celestial dragon. Yeah, let's go. Get them, my invincible slave, Kuma. And we see the three brothers. They, all get thrown off. They do the Zoro dash off to the side hit. Warlord of the Sea, Bartholomew Kuma, reduced to such a wretched state. Nonetheless, we fight. Come, Ryoboshi, Mafamoshi! And they're like, yeah! Go ahead and kill them, Kuma! Oh, wait, hold on.
And go ahead and kill them, Kuma. Just pay enough money and even royalty will let us get away with it. Especially a measly fishman.
Okay.
He needs to die.
And, okay. Whew. Okay. And here we go. Shirahoshi. It's that guy again, Rebecca. Oh, yeah.
Get him, Leo! Get him, Leo!
We got the status. Lady Rebecca! How dare he! Hey,
Low key, Leo might actually do some work.
Mazengard, can I do it this time? Be my guest! I'll take full responsibility for this outcome! Oh, let's go.
What is this dude? I forgot his name.
So he's Doflamingo's.
Don Quixote,
Oh no, this is Don Quixote, Mosgard. I'm talking about our boy from the from our crew.
Oh, the king of
The Hoppo Navy. What's his Baby Five's husband?
Where's Baby Five right now?
Yeah, where's Baby Five's husband?
Baby Five's
Baby Five right now?
husband.
Hoppo. Wait,
Hold on.
is it?
Papio? No, that's the start.
Sai. That's Sai.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sai of the Hoppo Navy. Sai might actually be able to do some damage too.
Why is Sai here?
He was working as an emissary, and they all met up, and he's like, "This is our last mission. We're gonna cut off and support the Straw Hats 100%." I've been doing this a long time, and it's just like literally a part of my being. Sorry, just the One Piece lore. So go ahead and because I think they're about to do some damage.
Yeah, here we go. Be my guest. I'll take full responsibility for the outcome. Yeah, we love it. But not you, Fukaboshi. Royalty, stay back. God, there's a price to pay for whacking me earlier. Oh yeah, he hit him earlier. What the hell? Kuma, kill Mazengard. Why the double standard, Mazengard? You'd ask us to stand aside when our own sister is... They can simply run away. They have no nation to support. They're pirates. Oh, there we go.
Mosgard is a G, dude.
Tatata combat. Shokin secret art.
Yes!
Oh, let's go. And so we're gonna see him get hit again and not learn his lesson. So let's go.
So Segrain, it's on you for 14-15, and then Bullet's gonna take us home. So Segrain, let us see the damage done to this dickhead.
Moving on. And we have I love this. I know. So we have Sai
At the same time?
Leo. Yeah, Leo from Tentata. So Leo, Sai. Don't do it to the Celestial Dragon. Oh. Oh my god. What the hell? Tail Hammer Dragon Nail.
Oh, they fucking murked this dude?
I think he's dead. He has to be dead.
Yeah, I mean, that's the stuff.
He has to be dead.
They're
He has
normal
to be
people.
dead.
He's a normal dude.
Is this the assassination?
I think it is.
I think it is.
I think this is the assassination.
Oh my god!
Those series deserve it more than him.
Oh my goodness! I think
They flattened him.
he's on the brink of death. This is.
Oh, yeah, where's my clapping? Where's my clapping? Here
What
we
a
go.
fitting ending.
I'm right behind you.
Bro, this guy had it coming so many times. He's already been hit, and he keeps on coming back for more. He's the scum of the earth. This is the only dude that deserves to die in Oda's view here. This is a just death. Hey, have we ever
When
seen
you
this
open
in
a
One Piece?
dictionary,
A just death?
I don't
when
think.
you open a dictionary and search for the words "come," you are literally gonna see this guy's picture in it.
Come?
Come.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Scum.
Scum. I was like, what the hell? Wait. I know we're gonna have a cultural discussion later, but like that was a new one. So at this point, well, one, here's a question. Here's a real question: is Leo using hockey?
It looks like hockey is being used.
It looks like Leo is using armament hockey. My dude, my Tontada dude. My Tontada dude's out here using hockey with Sai combo attack. This is what the One Piece Grand Prix. What the hell are we called? One Piece Grand Fleet.
What?
Jeez, I forgot what the word fleet. You'd think I'd remember that one. This is what This is what the Grand Fleet does. This is what the Straw Hat Grand Fleet does. Man.
The nail and hammer attack, the legendary nail and hammer attack.
Yeah.
Tail, hammer, dragon nail. I love that. So there's more for Segrain to finish up on. He's dead, and that might be our first option for a question for the community. So
I don't think he's dead since even in the title it said the attempted murder. So the attempted assassination. So
well, I mean it says murder.
Yeah, he's like, it's all
Right
over.
here.
It's murder scene, the murder, it's all over. Dragon nail. Yeah.
Literally says murder of the celestial dragon right there.
Oh, doesn't you know in Skypio and Robin fights that one fat dude and throws him off the cliff?
yeah, that dude.
He dies.
Well, Robin, we know Robin kills people though.
I believe he dies in that. I was just I was watching YouTube videos.
Dude, this guy's head is smoldering.
Remember him dying?
Yeah, right. This guy's head is smoldering. Segrain, go ahead and finish these last two, and then let's see how. Let Bullet bring us home.
Charles is all over. He's dead. It's a murder scene. The murder of a celestial dragon. The admirals will be on their way. Okay. I think that is it from you, right? It's a double page spread.
No, that's a double page, so that's all you. So Bullet, on the count of 3, it's all you, okay?
Alright, 3, 2, 1. No, Kuma, you can't.
Get him, Morley!
Morley.
Only person who can do that.
Not enough.
Makes sense.
You don't need to listen to orders anymore. Let's go home. Come back with us. What is a giant doing here?
Exactly.
Morley, I got the keys from Savo. Thanks, Kirisu. Okay, let's go down. Who is that? An intruder? It's Morley, one of the revolutionary captains. No, my son! He's dead.
I love how he just resembles a pancake.
I love how
pancake. He looks like roadkill.
Dude, the fact that Mosgard is MVP, like Otahime's will literally just kept her sons alive. We need to stop and talk. Like, we need to talk about that in this sip and discuss, because that is all Otahime making this dude a better person, who stopped their sons and was like, you're royalty, you can't do this. They're pirates. Leo's a pirate. Sai's a pirate. Like, let them do the dirty work. And it was dirty. Dirty. Any other thoughts in that aspect before we jump into our final portion?
Yeah, let's
And
go. Did we already turn the page? I'm so confused. What are we waiting for?
Well, I was just giving you that summaries. We can finish it up. Bullet.
Alright. Second, I was zoomed in, and now it won't let me zoom back out. There we go. Alright, fixed it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Alright. ... Oh, great emo. But King Cobra is still present. What?
Lily.
Thump. Doom.
My God.
And he just casually strolls in there.
He?
and sits on the throne.
He? Because I think that is the perfect time for us to go into a sip and discuss a toast to kicking butt. I think this might be the community question. Is Imu he or she? Because I am very much thinking this is Lily. I am very much thinking this is
Lily, but it's like
No.
Lily. Is my name or is it Lily?
Is a name I haven't been
Picking
called in
my
a long time.
side.
It's very obviously Madara. Look at the eyes.
I hate you so much. Okay, so that's the community question. Segrane's literally bouncing over there. Segrane, what you got?
Oh, and then could you put a third option? By the way, on that poll, could you put a third option?
Are we? Is it official? That's gonna be the question.
Well, because I also want Nefertari Vivi as a guest. So I'll throw my line. I think it's specifically Lily Nefertari. Lily is my name. Is that? But that seems like just a cliffhanger. It's more like Lily was a pain in my side.
Well, I guess that's a two-parter then. So because it's either is this a boy or a girl, or is this Nefertari Lily, or is this someone different? Is this Nefertari Lily? Is this another female, or is this a male? Is that fair?
Yeah. So male, female, Nefertari.
So
Lily Nefertari.
who, what,
Alright,
what, slash,
I'm not gonna. I'm just saying Eam.
what, slash, who is the...
It's a they.
It's a frog, clearly.
Turn the damn frogs, gay.
It's... What? How do they spell it? E-M-U? E-M...
I-M-U.
I-M-U? Who's Imu?
Lily. What do you think, Doc? Lily died long ago. Lily was a pain in my side. Lily
Yeah, I
is
think
what they
Lily's
used
dead.
to call me.
I don't think Eam is Lily.
You like boy Lily. Or you like boy Emo.
I don't care what gender.
Well, that helps narrow down the options, dude.
It doesn't matter to me. I don't know.
Well, that
Although it's
narrows
gonna be
down if it's
very
her or
interesting.
not, though. That's the
It's
whole...
gonna be very interesting when they introduce Eam in the anime, and Eam has a voice line.
Well, we're about to start hearing voice and dialogue,
So,
so...
this is gonna be 2 years away when we find out who is the voice
Has Link,
actor.
has
Exactly.
Imu spoken in the manga?
Not
But that
yet.
never tells you because it's probably gonna be like a transgendered voice because it's like a Frieza character. It's like skinny.
Kinda. Who slash... What slash who is the individual behind Imu-sama? Nefertari Lily... almost said Vivi. Lily, a different female character or a male option? Is that sounds fair?
Male, female.
Yeah, male, female, Nefertari Lily. So the question is out there. Huzzah, huzzah. Oh my goodness.
Huzzah!
So there's a lot of different places where we can start. I'm very hype on the wording behind Nefertari Cobra not saying what is the will of D. He said what is the D. That is
What does the D stand for?
okay.
Let's
Let's get our giggles out now. Let's get our giggle out now.
The D doesn't stand for anything. The D is what it is, which is a symbol of
It's the D.
collective government. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Dick. Yes. We got it. The D. But what is the D? But I get what you're saying. It's more of a tangible object than what does it stand for? Because we assumed that the D was a period, like it was the Dominion or the Devil group, the Luffy Devil Monkey or whatever, Monkey Devil Luffy. But the D it just means that they're the D. They're against the government. But I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. I like Devils better.
That's fair, but there's a lot of different ways of interpreting it, though. It's like, is it a will? Is it a personal will? Do they have this certain characteristic? Are they enhanced humans? Like, what is the D? Is it a clan, a community, a research facility?
A place.
And then,
Imu's little garden is behind the throne, by the way.
Is that where they...
Doesn't that make sense?
Imu just popped out a little cave?
Right, it's like, yeah, well, she goes up the stairs to the side right there, but it would make sense that behind that thing is where that whole...
Well, he's climbing the stairs.
Well,
So,
Yeah, but from the side.
yeah.
So either the garden is at the side or behind the throne.
Somewhere close, or, you know, they're super fast because they're a badass.
Also, regarding, I think if I go based on all the obvious stuff that Oda has given us in the past reviews, I'm gonna say Imu is a female. Just the question is it Lily or is it someone else? I'm thinking I think it's Lily.
You like Lily?
I definitely think it's
Lily.
I definitely think it's Auntie now.
You like Lily? I haven't heard that name in a while. Or what do you like?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, Lily is a name I haven't heard in a long time. I will tell you who Nefertari Lily is. She is one who gave up her life for all of you to be able to live. Blah 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 blah. Because it might have been like that trade-off because she goes there because they have. Dressrosa doesn't have the weapon, right? It just tells where the weapon is. And it said it was in Wano, right?
Right. Exactly. It said that it was in Wano. The Pluton was.
Yeah. So it's not like she was like traded or anything.
We don't know if it was above ground then. You know, maybe it's like, hey, it's on Wano, but now it's below the sea and like hidden or whatever. We don't know that.
It's
part.
like a hidden trove or something.
Yeah, we don't know if they hid it after they did the Poneglyph stuff.
Okay, so sorry, I'm still not shaking, but it's just like a wild ride. That again, to the conversation earlier, we got this stuff 5 years ago, and now we're making this connection to Im in a familiar lens. Like, we've known about the stories of the Celestial Dragons, and how the throne and all this. But we didn't know that there wasn't one missing. But we knew that they stayed and the Don Quixotes came. They came back? Were they the only ones who stayed? No, it's them and the Riku. No, wait. They were the only family, weren't they?
They reiterated that in this.
Yeah.
The Nefertari family is the only one that stayed. Even our beloved Dressrosa crew.
They're caretakers.
They're just regular ass people. They're just regular people.
Regular people. They're caretakers. They're the caretakers. So yeah, that was my fault. I was putting like the Riku Doku family in there, but they were the caretakers that took over.
The 20 Kings were able to like mix in with the Celestial Dragons, like you know how everyone's wearing spacesuits. So like the idea is like, so you know like
the 20 Kings are the Celestial Dragons. They're all inbred.
See, I'm starting to think that's not exactly what's going on. I think
technically,
hey, Segrain, let him finish, please.
Oh, sorry.
No,
basically,
yes. Go ahead.
The idea is that that like Celestial Dragons, like these people in the suits specifically, like the space suits, they're actually not the same people as the Gorosei and the Imu and Nefertari and the 20 Kings. Like they are like a weird alien thing that like for whatever reason can like take over everybody. Okay, because if we use this alien thing with their spacesuits and like that the Celestial Dragons are like what like these awful people in these spacesuits are one people and the Gorosei are different, then you have like these people that are basically like just trying to please like all these like higher ups that can obviously like squash them in a second. They're just like, okay, we just have to let these guys do whatever they want, and we have to make a whole thing around. We have to make a whole system around these people being able to do anything they want. And anyway, that's the idea, though. That's all I got. You don't like it. You're laughing at it. You thought you're like, no way.
Well, you just always go to being an alien. But I want to give Segrain a chance to talk too.
So they're hypnotoads.
Basically.
So, like Firstly, I don't think they're really inbred since there are 20 different families. They're not related to each other, nothing like
It's
that.
800 years.
Yeah, but then still 20 different families. We don't know how many of those families. We don't know how many members of they took from each family.
It's still 800 years with not many people coming in to the gene pool.
Yeah.
Well, so
Yeah,
would you say how about it's the inspiration? How's that? The inbred is the inspiration behind these people.
Yeah, because there's a reason they're so misshapen.
Also, something I'm thinking is regarding the Gorosei like being the elite ones among the celestial dragons. Then, what if, since we just got introduced to the Holy Knights, what if the Holy Knights are the Gorosei are part of the Holy Knights, but the elite among the Holy Knights, because the Holy Knights are an elite unit of the celestial dragons, like that were trained for combat.
I don't know about that. It more
like
seems
that.
like they're the security guards of the celestial dragons. The Gorosei are the spokespeople, and they're the security guards. And real quick before, sorry, go ahead and respond, and then I want to get to some other chats because there's a lot of stuff, and we've already got almost at an hour.
Ninja 808. Hey,
So my question is, which part of the celestial dragons did the Gorosei really come from? Because they are totally different from the way they even talk, their behaviors, and as you can see, 99% of the celestial dragons are just they can't even talk reasonably, and we can't really say the Gorosei. Are we to say the Gorosei are 800 years old?
No, but let's have Bullet go, because I think we're about to get on a tangent off course real quick. So Bullet, go ahead and respond.
Oh, I was just saying, like, I think the celestial dragons are just like puppets.
Yeah,
You know,
I was gonna say the same thing.
like,
Because keep in mind, if York can think that she can become a celestial dragon now, I don't see any reason why the Gorosei aren't just like regular people that became celestial dragons and are now puppets.
In all of them are battle-worn and scarred, it makes you think, like, okay, let's say if Sengoku had the option after he retired to be one of these guys. Like, Sengoku would totally, theme-wise, would kind of, like, fit in these faces a little bit, like, of these, like, old battle-scarred men, and it just makes you think that these are, like, the best of, you know, humanity, basically, and the Celestial Dragons are like, yes, you're good enough to serve for us, I suppose. Here's eternity. And then, and so these guys, like, they keep on picking along the best admirals of centuries of time, you know. It's like, ooh, yeah, you know what, you're worthy. And so, like, these guys are just the best of history has.
Yeah, they could be former admirals. Who knows?
The history's best admirals are the Gorosei. You know, like something like that. I would love that. Yeah.
Or
you
even
mean, like, the celestial dragons think they're picking out the Gorosei as their to serve them, but instead they're the puppets. That makes sense.
So
What's the difference between serving and being a puppet?
you don't know that you're being manipulated. Is a puppet. One.
It's like, the king told me if I removed all the fruit from the market that it would help the kingdom out. But really, what it did was starve everybody and drove up prices so that he could profit. But
You're a puppet.
But they were puppeted into thinking that they were serving the right cause, right?
Oh yeah, and that's literally any storyline. Everyone thinks that they're doing what's best. But so
I don't know.
yeah. So Drew, did you want to go ahead and read the comments?
Let's go. Oh yeah, Nasty Ninja. I hope you're still here, Nasty Ninja 808.
Sorry we weren't able to get to you.
Yeah, it's only the VV family. Nah, Charlotte's had 13 wives. Oh my god, that's true. Screw that guy. That guy should have died way more painfully. I just hate that damn theory.
Well, that goes into the
I
art.
remember that.
That goes with the conversation of them not being as inbred, but again, 800 years and you're selectively only taking a few people in and reproducing, and then you're banging each other's kids and stuff, and eventually your cousins.
To Green's point, like, actually there are a lot of, like, there are a lot of people that they could, you know, have sex with, you know, because, like, back in the day it was, like, 3 countries that were intermingling their princesses together. It's like Germany, England, and
France,
Russia, right?
yeah.
They kept on like trading, you know. So that's when they're inbred. But this is like 20 families, so maybe Green has a point.
I would see it's a little bit in the mix.
The inspiration behind this is totally inbred, dumb, spoiled idiots. Hick ass. Charlotte says, "You're my new laugh now," in Sabaody. Yeah. So yeah, he had a ton of wives. He was an artist.
So
He deserved to die.
let's go ahead and go on to were there any other contexts that have not been referenced? Because we've already crossed an hour, which is insane.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just hyped. Bullet, we haven't had you on in a while. How have you been liking Egg? I don't think we.
Oh, that's a great question.
We haven't had you on for all of Egghead. What do you think of Egghead so far? And thoughts? Maybe we can spiral on that if it gets interesting.
Man, it's been a while since Egghead has been seen. I think the most recent thing I'm thinking about was the Holy Knights, and it kind of looked like Shanks was part of them.
Oh, who?
I saw that too. I saw that too. That silhouette. I pointed it out. Like, and I'm so glad that the entire internet was just like, "Is that Shanks? Shanks? There's that looks like Shanks because he has a sword. He has a cutlass."
Man, I don't know. It didn't look like him that much.
It looked exactly
A lot of
like
people
him.
think it looks exactly like him.
That's interesting. I like that idea, and that's how. But Shanks is more like this OP character who's obviously a celestial dragon. He was picked up from the frickin'.
He's not inbred, and he's...
Yeah, well, yeah, but either are some of these celestial dragons.
Yeah, he's pretty hot. I wouldn't say he's inbred.
Are you talking about the Garusei or the...
No, I'm talking about like Shanks is a prospect for Gorosei.
That would be wild. That would be wild. That's the only reason he has an audience is because they're recruiting him.
Or the son of one.
For Shanks among the celestial dragons.
Well,
You know, I like the son of one better because these guys are all old. And it's like my son is out, and then that's why he's visiting back in the office. It's like, hey, do whatever you want. You want to play pirate on the surface, whatever. I kind of like that, but that doesn't make any sense because he was born in a pirate, you know, in a little chest, right? So he doesn't have a father.
he wasn't born in a chest. He was found in a chest.
Found a chest.
But we don't know if the chest was from, I don't know, God Valley, where there were celestial dragons.
You know, he's obviously a celestial dragon, right?
Probably.
Is that like kind of confirmed?
Probably the Gorosei were there.
I think it gives us the speculation because he's in his 40s and that was 41 plus years ago, kind of thing. Like that's what I mean. Like the timeline plays out.
I guess Doflamingo is technically a celestial dragon.
He was.
And
Absolutely.
They left. Yeah, they left. And
was Doflamingo allowed to like visit Mary Joa just for like a boba tea or whatever?
no, but he probably could have an audience with the Gorosei because he knows the secret of Marijua.
You think Doflamingo talked to the Gorosei?
I think he may. I think he can get an audience like Shanks does,
True.
If he wanted to.
True.
or like Cobra does, because only Cobra can. So I would put Dofi in the same realm as like the kings of the world, who can get an audience with only the Gorosei.
Don't you
And the
miss when everyone
fact.
thought-
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry, don't you miss when everyone thought that Sanji's dad was the Gorosei guy right here?
Oh my
Everyone
god,
thought
that was
was
so
Sanji's
long
dad,
ago.
too.
That
Oh,
was
man.
so long
That
ago.
was such a good theory. That would have been so good. That was so much better than Judge. I think that would have been so much better of a storyline, but whatever.
Wait a second. Wait a effing second. Is Bonnie in the same room as all this too?
Where? No.
Or they're right
He left.
outside?
Didn't she split? They split up. They went, hey.
Egghead's
well,
in the new world, but we're heading in the opposite direction. Best of luck. Okay, so she's already taken off. Okay, I thought she was like they were both like right outside the room, and then I'm guessing Sabo jumped into the room and she jumped away. So,
Sabo wants to see the secret chamber. He's like, all right, one last thing before I go. This is interesting. I got a lot, Tim.
So, very interesting. But again, I think that's really the context of really the entire chapter is the culmination of who's how this conversation go. We haven't had the assassination attempt. This was a murder conversation. So we can go ahead.
Beat him really hard.
Let's go ahead and end with that because I think we've kind of run our course with the Eam conversations.
Yeah.
And dialogue. So, let's see here. 1-year-old found in a chest. Look at Doflamingo and his brother. They were actually good looking. Oh, that's hilarious. Very true. Very true. Rosanate was a very strapping young lad. He come back with his dad's head, and he was still turned away. Yeah. But still, like, them walking away from being a celestial dragon, that they were out, they couldn't become a celestial dragon, but they could still get, like, Dofi still had them pretend, like, the worlds that they faked that he disbanded or whatever, or was kicked out of the Warlords. Now, he still had those privileges. So he still had the privileges because of what he knew. And
they're like, we already canceled your membership. I'm sorry, but you can go in one of our sister locations. That's fine.
So the Warlords are under the direct order of the world government, right? Not the Marines. They're directly under the world government, right? So then technically that means even like as a warlord or not, Dofi should have an audience, but not just Dofi. Like, shouldn't the rest of the warlords also have that privilege?
Actually, yeah, I kind of take it back because I don't think they're under anyone. I think they're held up as a third, not necessarily equal, but those were the three power balances. It was the world government, navy, and then the Shichibukai. So those were the three pillars that kept the world government up, kind of thing. So you could kind of say that the 7 warlords were held at an equal stance, which is probably why they got rid of them for the SSG was the super science group. For the
Seraphim?
For the Seraphim, thank you. Wow, I'm forgetting words today left and right.
Wait, are the Seraphim not the SSG?
No, SSG is a secret super science group. That's literally Vegapunk's group. So SSG is literally like Vegapunk and his and all the 6 people, the 6 satellites. That's SSG.
And the blocking dude.
Yeah, like all of that, the entire Egghead infrastructure is SSG.
Then the Seraphim should also be part of the SSG then.
I would say that, but if they can be commanded by the girl, say, is like the very top. I don't even know if Eam is like is top of the girl, say.
Probably not. They did not program that in there, because guess what?
They would need to know about them.
It does not matter. There's no need for it. Eam can wipe out an island in a second, you know.
I don't know. Speaking of getting wiped out, though. Speaking of getting wiped out, I think this is the perfect way to end on our final conversation with Saint Charlos, who is now dead. So do we? What?
Let's see what. Let's hear what what we expect from next chapter.
Well, we can end with that, but we still have literally not talked about the combo attack at all. Like, we haven't talked about any of that.
Oh, the hammer and nail.
Yeah, like Leo literally has armament hockey, and we haven't discussed that yet. Like,
Drew, do you wanna bet about it, Drew?
What?
That he's dead.
No, I'm hoping he's dead. Oh my god, I paid you $20 to make sure he's dead.
100.
100.
Oh my goodness.
That is a doorbell. No, I would have
No.
liked it better if the nail, if he would have put his foot down, then Leo would have been like,
Yeah, I would have loved that because like Sai's foot was the nail, and because he's the nail, it was the hammer nail, and then Leo laid down the hammer on top of his foot. Instead of being side by side, I would have rather like boom boom. I would have loved that part.
I think in the anime it could have made sense, but in the manga this is a better panel, I think, rather than like because then you have to do 2 sections basically instead of one big one.
Well, here's the question: does Leo have armament hockey? I'm saying yes. Are we in agreement?
I think he had armament hockey and dress.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Attaboy Leo! Attaboy Leo! So as we start winding down and this conversation starts coming to a close, for those in the chat, go ahead and please let us know your thoughts on who is the individual behind Imu-sama. Is it Nefertari Lily, aka Auntie Lily? Is it a different female waifu who, yes, will probably hopefully be a waifu? Please, Oda.
Is anybody else saying this theory on YouTube? I wonder, like, what's Randy Troy gonna say? We
Or
gotta
is
have
this-
the Randy Troy.
Or is this like some dude from back in the day that we have know about yet? I'm definitely Nefertari. Grandma Auntie Lily is definitely the lead on the poll.
Man, I hope that is the case because that would be so cool. But of course, it's not gonna be. But
Well, how crazy would it be if like we were fighting someone who looks like Vivi? Because in the silhouette, it had like a very Vivi-esque approach to her.
and it would make Vivi like one of the prominent story, characters, and everyone, when Oda let go of Vivi the
Oh
first
my
time,
god.
when Oda let go of Vivi in Alabasta, everyone's like, oh man, I thought she was gonna be part of the crew, and I think he's been like burned in with that. He's like, don't worry, I got something planned for her, and then it was like, oh yeah, and man, so like this whole Vivi thing would be really interesting because you have like Vivi trying to take back control. Okay, here we go. Here's the wild end theory for this is the last thing I say. Okay, ready?
Yeah, here's Drew's crazy theory of the day.
Everybody, Sabo so we have Sabo for president, right? So we want Sabo to lead the world at the end after the Revolutionary Army takes over the world.
He's a flame
And
emperor.
Dragon's like, well, I did it. Sabo, want to be president? It's Sabo for president. Okay, this is my headcanon. Okay, so we got Sabo for president, and we got Vivi, the Queen of Alabasta, who needs to get married, by the way, who has said so. And anyway, those two together leading the world. That is the end of One Piece mission. Vivi and Sabo together, 2 very close characters in the One Piece franchise.
Interesting.
Together at the end. There you go.
And where do you leave Koala?
Oh my God, I forgot about her. God, no!
Yeah. Can you forget? Because guess what? She's hanging on to Robin Senpai in the very beginning of this amazing color spread.
You blew a hole wide in my investigation.
You mean something got blown up? We can end with the color page. Sorry to a lot of individuals who are fighting for Yamato's pronouns. I'm sorry, Yamato is in this photo. Yamato is female. In this context, we have Shirahoshi, who I'm guessing that's not who Bonnie is biting. Any other big thoughts on this color page? We have Carrot, so I mean, hey, there's that.
I don't
She's a
want to
thing.
get upset again. You guys know.
Yeah. That color page is the reason why I said Imu is a female.
Interesting. That's interesting.
Oh my goodness!
A lot of stuff to our faces. Oda has been giving us a lot of stuff to our faces. And this one, I don't want to fall for this one. Like, I don't want to fall for it like we blatantly fell for remind me of this
Well,
the mutant the Vegapunk number 6.
Oh, York.
I'm blanking out on her name. York, yeah.
Well, also, jeez,
Vivi shirt say.
what is? Oh, does Vivi's shirt
Is
say?
it Tiger?
If it says auntie, I'm losing my mind.
Auntie. This is Tiger, I think.
It says tiger, okay.
This is Ticagar. Yeah, maybe just like a little weird.
Ulti says devil sister! Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. That's amazing. Oh, that's so awesome.
So who's the weakest in the whole panel? Who's Sanji's sister? Reiju?
Yeah. Because she's flying along
look at
beside
that
him.
little sad panel. Look at her in the little corner. I'm sorry, man.
Oh no, I'm very sad too.
I felt it.
At least you get a good Yamato toe in there. Also, we don't have.
Oda's got the feet going on in this panel. He's like, oh, feet.
He's actually feet and hands. He's actually doing a good job. The only thing is we are missing Nojiko. So now I'm sad now. That's the only one that I would say is missing. I mean, he could have like replaced that whole Perona girl with Nojiko. That would have been great.
My God, yeah, you're so jealous. Perona is the best one in the. Ooh, actually, honestly, Nami. Nami actually has a great leg. I actually like her whole design here, but Perona for sure.
I knew you were gonna get hurt with this.
As we start wrapping up, I want to get to an hour and 16 minutes. How have we been going this long? It's been so fast. So
I feel my energy.
Right. So real quick,
Ulti is smoking hot.
Yeah, Ulti is smoking hot. Naha. Randy should be starting soon, and he also does not want it to be Auntie Lily. I have a feeling it's Auntie Lily, bro. Like again,
Auntie Lily.
Oda has those give and goes, but I mean, Drew, Bullet. Who's your tops in this? We already know who mine is. Like it's all of them, except for Perona. So.
Oh, I mean.
Shut your mouth.
Oh, and except for Perona and all the other children.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All the other Perona's not a child.
No.
Yeah, he is.
No, we're just automatically
Viola?
Viola's not in here either.
Oh, no Viola. Maybe they should have replaced Perona and Carrot with Viola and Nojiko.
25. She's a dignified 25-year-old woman.
I don't think Viola's bust could have fit on this entire color spread, dude. I truly don't.
Oh yeah, Viola.
Oh
my God, let's get out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd much rather prefer Tashigi down there with Rebecca and Sugar instead of Viola. Not gonna lie, but a very amazing color spread with Yamato. Oh, I missed my side boob. I mean Yamato. Any other final thoughts on the chapter of the attempted murder of a celestial dragon? That was a murder of a celestial dragon.
That was beautiful.
And I don't even know if I could put this. I don't know if I could put murder in the title. That might get suppressed. There's a lot of wordage thing that gets suppressed, so that'll be fun to play around with. Let's see here. If we are going to the official time on the poll, who or what is the individual at 71%? Or actually, you guys vote. Have y'all voted yet or no?
Oh yeah.
Not yet. Wait a minute. Let me vote.
Yeah, go ahead. Bullet, if you can, go ahead and vote on the poll. And then
what's Bullet gonna say? Now we know what he's gonna vote for. Not anonymous anymore.
I'm actually interested in who Bullet was gonna vote for, because I think Bullet thinks it's different from the three of us.
He's like, it's a day.
Where's the poll at?
It's in the chat of the stream.
Okay.
Yeah, so just pull up the stream, and then you'll be able to do that. And while we're doing that, I don't think St. Charles is dead, unfortunately. Again, the attempted assassination, it's been a month, so he's at least woken up from that coma. I love Mosgard, again, buying the time and having that sense of mind and saying, you're royalty. You guys are going to need to be able to come back here. They're effing pirates. No. They can do this, and they did their job. I always wondered why they were even there to begin with. Now we know why. Like, I wondered why Sai of all people was there.
Wait, why were they in Merjor in the first place?
Hammer and nail? You think that the only reason they were brought into Merjor was the hammer and nail thing?
Well, Sai was running ops as security, and then Leo is security for Vivi. So, not Vivi, Rebecca. So, yes, I know why Leo was there, but it was kind of like we had an explanation for why Sai was there, but to everyone's point, it was kind of like, oh, yes, you're here on guard for another organization, but why are you here? It still makes sense. It makes sense in the grand scheme of things.
It's brilliant. If he had this attack, and that's why he brought those two here, that's brilliant. And that is actually insane go-to behavior.
Well, I mean, like, he needed to have pirates there who could circumvent whatever the Celestial Dragons had done. Basically, he needed someone in the area who could not take blame, who could take blame but not deal with the consequences. Is that fair? Because everyone else has to deal with the consequences if they were to hit a Celestial Dragon. They don't, because they're pirates.
Yeah, they can just run away, and that is it.
All right, gentlemen. I think we got 9 votes in. We're gonna go ahead and end the poll. Hopefully, Nasty Ninja, you were able to get in that poll as well. So we
9
have
votes.
Auntie Lily at 66%. The community has spoken. Auntie Lily is our leading candidate for Imu-sama.
I agree with whatever Grandy Troy says.
I will be. It'll be very interested. We'll start once we start getting more up to date and consistent. We'll start rating Randy Troy, and they'll start going from our videos to his because they're like, oh, those guys already show up. So Nasty Ninja, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you to anyone else who is in the poll, in the stream and watching this back. This is so much fun. The fact that we're coming up on an hour and a half on the stream is insane. I love you all. And a little cheers to everyone for watching this.
Oh, yeah.
I very much appreciate it. I'm mostly going into this grandiose because we're on break next week. And more than likely we will not have a Warlord watch list just because I have a lot of stuff going on. And the lads want to, they may, but no. Huge gratitude for Bullets being back. Thanks for stopping back, brother.
Good to be back.
I feel great energy when you're on. I love it. Come on.
And as always, thanks to Segrain and to Samurai Drew. Peace out to Nasty Ninja, and peace outs to everyone who is here. I'm now going to turn to the camera as I start saying my goodbyes. Thank you everyone for watching, stopping by, and always remember that anime is adulting. Peace.